welcome back to the next episode of Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. In this part we shall be, we shall be finding out if they really are right. You tell it when we open the door there is a weird light, and the rest is a big blank. I'm gonna give him a voice like that. Well, try to remember what happened. I need to keep my journal up to date. Hey, wait a second, Donald, where'd you get the new dogs? Gosh, I'm awful with this. Okay with the accents. You too goofy, someone's been messing with our clothes. The cards again. Yes, Sora. You finally realize what happened to Yuimoto. That is for you to ponder. I hate his voice in cutscenes, gosh. Master the cards, and make your way through the castle. From here on, you walk alone. I always give a look. You mean we can't go with him? That's not fair. You're not fair, Goofy, because no one knows what you are. Yeah, Sora can't do anything without our help. Thanks a lot, Donald, you great big duck. I'm going to eat you. You sure it'll be okay? Yeah, I mean, come on, with some crispy shredded duck, of course we'll all be okay, of course. You want me to go alone? You want me to go... Take this, it's dangerous to go alone! Fine, I can't take care of myself. Seriously, I'm being really hyper already. The hero speaks boldly. Go then, the rest of the castle Oblivion awaits. Walk the avenues of latent memory and you shall meet someone dear to you. Yep. For those of you who are confused, these cutscenes aren't in the PS2 version. Well, they are in the PS2 version, obviously, but they're as this text form, they're not voiced. I'm ready for any tricks he's got up his sleeve, even though I've got no... How hard can it be to figure out that? Never mind. But yeah. All these cutscenes aren't particularly... You know, they're all just text in the one. But yeah, in the regular map, it's simple. We can now walk around. Key of beginnings. That's it, basically. You can't do dodge rolls. Okay, you press start to go into your menu, which you can't do at the moment. But anyway, go up to your door, and you hit it with the keyblades. Now, these are map cards. You get map cards after a battle, after you defeat the enemies, and when you collect all the experience. We'll go into that a bit later, but you basically select that. Oh, you need a key, which is 1. Basically, you know, anyone knows symbols. That means 1, the below means less than 1, and you have cards up to 9. I think in the PS2 version, did they use less than or equal signs? Oh, they do here anyway, which is good maths. Welcome to Traverse Time for the final time we shall ever. Anyway, you've got a save point, let's go save. But anyway, yeah, basically, you have different things to strike. You can strike this object, this will give these red orbs are called CP. No, it's card points, people. Jump up here, slash that, that gives you the card, which you can find map cards and lots of things. You can also strike down Heartless. And so you into battle. Now every time you go into battle, your card is relatively simple. You have to pick up the experience yourself. If you hit them beforehand, they get stunned for a while. You can basically, if you have a high number of cards that they have, you break their card. They have a high number, then you break their card. You can't instantly use a card afterwards. You have to wait a small time. Okay. What a surprise. Now each different card gives you a different styled room. That's important to note. The cards not only change what you get in the room, but also change the appearance of the room itself. Now of course you have flying ones. What I'll do is, you will know who that enemy is. I'm not going to do enemy boxes, I'm just going to play through it. I don't have a guide on this, I just want to play through this game for enjoyment. I think with what I'm doing as a whole, binding them all together, that should be the least of, you know. Another thing, most enemies don't tend to come back once you've destroyed them all in a room, I don't think. They remain empty, and yeah, there's a certain amount in each room that you can clear out, and after that you kind of go, Magic is a card I would never ever recommend having. Now there's a reason for that. As you level up and, you know, you get better cards, Magic always remains the same sort of damage. And we'll get into that in just a bit. As we see here, you can either have the choose to raise his HP, raise his CP, or learn a new slate. Now I was too busy learning loads of new slates last time, so what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to go HP, CP, HP, CP, slate. So do I learn a slate every 5 levels or so much. First I'm going to give him more CP. But slates for me are never a big thing. I don't overly use slate, but there are some slates I would like to use, but they're not critical. And there's a soldier. We couldn't remember these enemies from Kingdom Hearts 1, so what I'll do is after this I'll go around and just clear out all the enemies that we don't want to see me fighting. Okay then, see you when I've cleared out the enemies from this room. Ah, that's a kingdom key. Yeah, just getting another level up there as you saw. And that I think is all the enemies in here. Jumping on these will give you card points, which we'll find out later, CP, and for different things. But there's always something you can jump on, something you can enemy destroy in the barrels, of course. These also make you jump up. As you see, we've got different cards. Now, Meeting Grounds, I'm not quite sure what they'll do, but I'll look it up for next time I start the LPR. We need to call which is over. Feeble Darkness makes the enemies weaker. Tranquil Darkness just makes you regular enemies. Teeming Darkness makes you loads of enemies. Oh, I still got the key at the beginning. Oh, yes. So I'm going to use a Feeble Darkness. Well, as you saw, I gained a level, so... What time are we at? 6 minutes. No. Okay, just something I'll show you quickly. You can slate cards together. I'll show you how to do that now, before they start giving us the thing. What to do is press L and R together, collect 3 cards. Now, that is what happens when you slate badly. For the first card of the slate, you will lose. So it is possible to lose all your cards, but if you use the cards wisely, you will never lose them. In theory, they're unlimited. When you start messing about with slates, they're not. That's why it's best to use slates with things like premium cards, which when you use once, after a reload, they're gone. Okay, this room done. Now this is where you want to head to. You want to always head to a door like that. Let's open it up then. Okay, so basically you need the special key. There is the key. There's a heart one, and that's about it, really. Just skip the text, it's worthless. I want to get really rid of a Teeming Darkness, because I'm not too fond of those. Okay, cutscene time! Which, of course, we're not going to see in a PS2 cutscene, because they don't have these cutscenes in PS2, it's just the between each floor. And fighting alone isn't as easy as I thought. It's pimps! 2 cards. You'll never see that happen again, it was just every time in cutscenes, Donald the Goofy will appear. Don't pop out anywhere like that. It's not our fault. We don't know what's going on either. You're right. Gosh, your fighting's kind of rusty. You sure you don't need us? Well, I can't need you, so it makes no difference. Think like that, and you're as good as Harden's father. Who could that be? Leon, it's you. What are you doing in Castle Oblivion? Castle Oblivion? What are you talking about? This is Traverse Town. And how do you know my name? I've never seen any of you before in my life. This is his emo tactic to get rid of us. Quit playing, Leon. We fought like Heartless together. You remember that? You know that? Look, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know your names. You don't? Sorry. I can't believe it. How could you have forgotten about us? Use your brain! Hey, I feel for you, but you've got the wrong guy. Happens all the time. Don't take it so... Happens all the time to what? You do know his name! No, hold on. Why do I know his name? You think Leon's just kidding around? Leon isn't emo, he doesn't do kidding around. Who's kidding around, Goofy? You and Donald are the ones who... Hey! I don't get it. What's happening to my memory? Nothing. I know, Leon. No, I know, Leon. Maybe Aerith was onto something after all. Oh, it's you, V. She said she sensed some uncanny power. Some uncanny kind of power and asked us to look into it. Well, we looked, and this is uncanny as it gets. Maybe we should bring Sora to the others to Aerith. Yuffie, you know my name? Yep, looks like you know mine too. Friend of yours. Nope, total stranger, but I definitely know his name. Strange, yes, but convenient. We can skip the introductions. Emo hairstyle movement. Well, gee, Yuffie, I guess all our problems are solved. Anyways, I'm gonna run ahead and fill Aerith in. Leon, you give Sora and the others a grand tour. See you later! Fill me in. You're to fill Aerith in, are we? I thought that was his Cloud's job. Or Zack's! Ooh, all you fangirls out there bleeding knowing that you can never have Zack! God, what's wrong with it? Well, let's go and follow me. Be careful, though. There are still Heartless wandering around town. Better teach you how to do battle. Okay, he's going to teach us basic battle techniques. And we'll leave that for the next lesson. See the cards, see the numbers printed on the cards. They range from 0 to 9. High numbers mean stronger cards. If you... yes, whatever. Basically, the card with the highest card wins. He's going to show by demonstrating he's blocking me with using all his cards. I win! I win! I win! And so on. Skipping through all this introduction because this stuff I already explained. Card break, we all know. Yeah, the card break leaves you open. If you play a 0, a 0 card, like a second after they played their card, you break it with a 0, otherwise they break you. They can still break your thing, you can stop them. This stocking card is the LR trick that I told you. You can keep them between reload stocked cards as well. There we go. There's some of the 3 cards. The sum of the 3 cards now adds up, so you can slate no card number 9, but a 0 can also break that slate, as they're called. The collection of 3 cards. You lose the first card in a slate, and that won't come back when you reload it. And that's it. Really? Then you've got the hang of it, Sora? Yeah, more or less. I'll pick up the rest and fight some real battles. Here, I found this lying around. You take it. Card time! Remember what I told you, and make good use of it. Obtain Simba. Key of Guidance. Well, we'll be seeing you in the next part of Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories.